The first element of the secret of success is clarity, and it is more powerful than most people realize. Clarity is not just knowing what you want, it is knowing why you want it, how it aligns with your values, and what you are willing to do to achieve it. Most people drift through life because they lack this level of specificity. They have vague goals, unclear priorities, and conflicting desires that pull them in multiple directions. Without clarity, effort becomes scattered, energy is wasted, and momentum stalls. To gain clarity, you must sit down with yourself and ask the hard questions. Who am I? What do I truly value? What kind of life do I want to build? Not just in the next year, but over the next decade. You must define your vision in vivid, uncompromising detail because the human mind responds to specificity. When your vision is clear, it becomes magnetic, attracting opportunities, resources, and people aligned with your purpose. Clarity is not a static achievement, it is a dynamic process. It requires reflection, adjustment, and unwavering honesty with yourself. Every choice, action, and decision is filtered through the lens of this clarity, and as you reinforce it daily, it becomes the foundation of every success you create. Clarity eliminates indecision, reduces distraction, and focuses your energy on what matters most, creating the blueprint upon which all other elements of success are built. The second element of success is massive, consistent action. Clarity without action is meaningless. Knowledge without execution produces nothing. Most people fail not because they lack ideas, intelligence, or resources, but because they do not act with urgency, intensity, or persistence. Action is the bridge between vision and reality. Every moment spent planning, thinking, or waiting for the perfect time is a moment lost. Successful people do not wait for conditions to be ideal. They create momentum by moving decisively and consistently. Massive action is not reckless. It is calculated, deliberate, and aligned with your highest priorities. Consistency compounds over time, turning small efforts into extraordinary results. The process of taking action also teaches lessons that no theory or book can provide. It exposes weaknesses, reveals opportunities, and strengthens confidence. Action generates feedback, and feedback allows refinement. When you combine clarity with massive, consistent action, you create an unstoppable force that propels you toward your goals faster than luck, circumstance, or talent ever could. The third element is high standards and discipline. Success is not about talent alone. It is about the level of excellence you demand from yourself. Standards determine the quality of your decisions, behaviors, and outcomes. Most people settle for mediocrity because they never define the minimum they will accept. They compromise under pressure, rationalize shortcuts, and let excuses govern their actions. High standards act as a compass, guiding every choice, reinforcing accountability, and creating a personal code of excellence. Discipline is the engine that ensures these standards are maintained consistently. Discipline is not merely self-control, it is the ability to act in alignment with your vision and values, regardless of your emotions or circumstances. Discipline allows you to push past comfort, resist distraction, and remain focused on the long-term rewards rather than short-term gratification. The combination of high standards and unwavering discipline produces results that are both reliable and sustainable, separating those who succeed from those who merely wish they could. When you raise your standards and enforce them through consistent discipline, you create a framework that governs every decision and amplifies the impact of your actions. The fourth element is resilience and emotional mastery. Life will test you. Challenges, setbacks, failures, and unexpected obstacles are inevitable. What determines your ultimate success is not whether you encounter difficulties, but how you respond to them. Resilience is the ability to recover, adapt, and grow stronger after adversity. Emotional mastery is the ability to control your internal state so that fear, doubt, and frustration do not dictate your actions. Most people allow external circumstances to control their emotions, which leads to inconsistent performance, poor decision-making, and ultimately stagnation. Successful individuals understand that their emotional state is a tool, not a byproduct. They cultivate courage when fear arises, focus when distraction tempts them, and determination when frustration challenges them. Resilience is strengthened through experience, reflection, and the deliberate choice to persist in spite of difficulty. Emotional mastery ensures that your energy remains high, your focus remains sharp, and your actions remain aligned with your goals even in the face of adversity. Together, resilience and emotional control allow you to navigate the inevitable storms of life while maintaining momentum toward your vision. The fifth element is contribution. True success is not measured solely by wealth, recognition, or power. It is measured by the value you create in the lives of others. Contribution amplifies impact and transforms individual success into a legacy. When your actions improve, inspire, or empower others, you generate influence, loyalty, and respect that multiplies the effects of your efforts. Contribution also provides purpose and meaning, creating a deeper motivation that outlasts temporary obstacles or personal gain. Those who focus exclusively on self-interest find their achievements shallow and fleeting. Those who seek to contribute consistently create a life of significance that resonates beyond their immediate environment. Contribution can take many forms: mentoring, service, innovation, leadership, or any action that adds value to others' lives. By prioritizing contribution alongside personal goals, you create a cycle of success that sustains itself. The act of giving elevates your own perspective, reinforces emotional mastery, and strengthens resilience because you see challenges not as burdens, but as opportunities to create impact. When you integrate clarity, massive consistent action, high standards and discipline, resilience and emotional mastery, and contribution, you unlock the complete framework for sustainable success. Each element reinforces the others. Clarity guides action. Action builds momentum. Standards ensure quality. Resilience sustains progress. Contribution multiplies influence. Together, they create a system that makes success inevitable rather than accidental. Ignoring any one of these elements compromises the integrity of the entire process. Success is holistic. It requires alignment of mind, body, emotion, and values. It is not a product of luck, but of deliberate, disciplined, and consistent application of principles that have been proven to generate results across every field and circumstance. The compounding effect of these principles is profound. Small decisions made daily about how you think, act, and contribute accumulate into massive outcomes over time. Momentum, once established, propels you through challenges that would have overwhelmed the unprepared. Mastery of emotions ensures that temporary setbacks do not derail your trajectory. Discipline ensures that your actions are not sporadic, but consistent, reinforcing your vision and standards. Contribution amplifies the reach of your efforts, creating influence and opportunities that far exceed what you could achieve alone. When these principles are applied relentlessly, they create an unstoppable force that carries you toward your highest potential. Understanding and applying the secret of success also shifts your perspective on obstacles, setbacks, and delays. Challenges are no longer threats. They are feedback, guiding you to refine your approach, strengthen your skills, and reaffirm your commitment. Failures are no longer disasters. They are lessons, providing insight, experience, and resilience. Delays are no longer frustrations. They are opportunities to prepare, build momentum, and align more deeply with your purpose. The secret of success transforms the way you perceive life itself, converting every experience into an opportunity to grow, improve, and advance toward your goals. The secret of success is not external, it is internal. It is a series of decisions, repeated consistently, aligned with principles that govern results. It requires self-awareness, intentionality, and the willingness to act when it is difficult, uncomfortable, or uncertain. It demands reflection, focus, and the relentless pursuit of mastery. Most people look outside themselves for answers, waiting for opportunity, luck, or approval. Those who succeed look within, creating the conditions for success regardless of circumstance. Internal mastery, clarity, action, standards, resilience, and contribution is the ultimate leverage. The foundation upon which all extraordinary achievement is built. By committing to these principles, you take control of your life in a way that few ever do. Every decision, action, and interaction becomes a deliberate step toward your vision. Momentum builds, confidence grows, and your influence expands. The quality of your life becomes a direct reflection of the quality of your decisions and the consistency of your application of these principles. Success is no longer a matter of chance. It becomes the inevitable outcome of deliberate practice, disciplined execution, and the relentless pursuit of contribution and excellence. This is why the secret of success is both simple and profound. It is simple because the principles themselves are straightforward. Clarity, action, standards, resilience, and contribution. It is profound because the consistent application of these principles transforms identity, amplifies potential, and produces results that compound over a lifetime. Success is not a single event. It is the accumulation of deliberate choices repeated consistently in alignment with these foundational elements. Those who understand this truth and commit to living it daily unlock not just achievement, but fulfillment, influence, and a life of extraordinary purpose. Success, when approached in this way, is no longer a distant aspiration. It becomes a natural byproduct of the choices you make, the actions you take, and the value you create. It is a reflection of who you are and how you operate, not of circumstance or chance. By mastering clarity, action, standards, resilience, and contribution, you gain control over your destiny. You become unstoppable. You become unmistakable. And in that mastery lies the ultimate secret of success.